album starts with Bloodshed. I did an intro for it with Zion's, looping Zion's drum beat, and we put some sirens. It's actually influenced by The Hills Have Eyes. The movie has this really creepy sound in the beginning. That's what I had in mind when I did the intro for Bloodshed. The song itself is about the territories in the world that have bloodshed. The verse, when I'm singing the main verse, underneath I'm having a talking voice just saying names of countries or places that have bloodshed, like Iraq, Iran, Bosnia, Rio, the favelas, Vietnam, you know, all places connected to bloodshed. And I thought that was a cool original idea, and it was a really cool song to start a record. It's very groovy, you know, it has a really killer groove from the beginning, and it has a really slow part in the end that I really like. Mark put some clean guitars on it, and I really dig that. That's a pure death metal thrash song from the beginning. It's mostly fast the whole time. I think it's definitely the fastest song on the whole record. It's inspired by the movie, of course, Cannibal Holocaust. I saw the movie, I love it. And I always like that title. I think it's such a crazy, cool, bizarre title for a song. The song itself is just pure thrash, and I like how Mark recorded the guitars. He made them very tight, very thrash-like. And I did kind of the vocals in kind of like a lower kind of voice, so it would be a little bit more death metal. That song reminds me more of the stuff that was on Enslaved, so it continues on Savage's parts of what happened, what started with Enslaved. We have Jamie from I Declare War. They're one of my favorite bands right now that I listen to, together with Trigger the Bloodshed, Men Must Die, and Abysmal Dawn. You know, I like a lot of these new bands that are coming out from Psychroptic, and I thought it'd be really cool to get somebody from this new generation of the new bands sing with me, keep it connected to the new bands that are going on right now. So I called Jamie myself and asked him to be on. He was totally unexpected phone call, I think, you know. He was pretty shocked that I asked him, and it was really cool. He got really excited and did a great job. The chorus, it says Fallen Imperium, and it's about every empire goes to the top and then falls. It's how the history of the world is. Jamie sings most of the verses. I sing only on the first verse, and I let him sing most of the other verses. And I really like what he did in the middle of the track, which is it's a slow part, and he makes a high-pitched voice with a low-pitched voice, which together the sound is so brutal. It's just awesome. I really like the track. I call it one of my favorite tracks on the album. It's just so death metal, and again, it's coming from the enslaved mentality of what started with Enslaved, which is going to the extreme kind of music. Ayatollah of Rock and Roller, which is from Mad Max, is a movie that I like so much. I watch it so many times. On the movie, of course, there's a part where the guy says he's introducing the main leader of the outlaws in the desert, and he introduced the guy as the Ayatollah of Rock and Roll. It's such a fucking cool name. I gotta make a song with this. So I decided to create a song, and then came the riff that opened the track, which is it's a country idea. Of the riff is a country music coming from the country world, which we never ever experienced before. And it was funny in the studio because we wanted something to sound very country, and then Tony told Zion, if you go like very slow, very primitive, that's how a country band would do it. And so we start the song with this kind of almost childish drum beat, dan 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 dan, which is totally a country riff, and that's what kick-started the whole song. The song ended up being 7 minutes long, and then we got Neil from Clutch to do the guest vocal, and he killed it, man. Neil fucking did awesome. The talking part in the beginning, which I thought he was going to sing like Clutch vocals in the beginning. I didn't know he was going to do a talking part. When I got it back and I heard it first time, the talking part, it was so cool, man. It was like, it gave me the chills, you know, like just the words he was using, like cold daggers and deities be carried off in ropes and desert and gene, you know, like I never even, it took it to a whole different level what I started. My lyrics was actually inspired, parts of it was inspired by Hunter Thompson, Dr. Gonzo, that wrote Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That's the first line of the song is Fear and Loathing, highway burning, we come to scalp your souls. That's totally influenced by Hunter Thompson, and I really like the writings of Hunter Thompson, so I thought it would be cool. It's a combination of Fear Loathing Las Vegas with Mad Max, with Clutch. It's such a bizarre combination that it works. And the song is like 7 minutes long and it's killer. I really, really like it. It's definitely one of my favorite tracks on the album. Starts like a Slayer kind of riff. I love the first riff. It reminds me of Slayer. And then it's really great groove all the way. I think that this album has a lot of some of my favorite killer grooves that I wrote in a long time. It's really inspired by classic stuff like Roots and Chaos AD, SOULFLY 1. They had massive grooves. They were just like earth-shattering grooves. The title is the closest to the Savage's album title of the album, and it talks about the masters of savagery doing savage acts, random savage acts in the world.
Master of savagery, master savage, they call them master got his head. The view of trust is shattered, forcing social regression. The swallows ostentation.